All right, we're up to our tool number 4 on Jewish marriage coaching. And what I want to go over is something very simple, but something that we have each time is something very simple. And the most simple stuff are the most important. The Mesilas Yesharim says, the path of the just, that that's the way our evil inclination operates. He attacks us where it's the most obvious and the most simple, and it's so obvious that we miss the boat. Of course, I have to love my wife, and do you really love her? Right. So that's a very important tool I want to give you, and that one is what love is to a husband, to a man, what love is to a wife. So men and women have different types of love. There's the 5 love languages, of course, but I'm not talking about that. Everybody should study the 5 love languages. Maybe we'll make one about it. But today is the one thing that really represents the main love by men, and the one thing that really represents the main love, the way we feel love by women. So let's start with the man. The man, love for men is translated as respect and honor. When a man feels respected, feel honored, when you boost his ego, he feels loved, right? So for a man, if he doesn't get compliments from his wife, if he doesn't feel that the wife looks up at him, he doesn't feel that she's doing things for him, and that's why there's a very strong thing about serving one's husband like a king. Why is that the concept? Like a king, it sounds a little bit exaggerated, because that's what love he feels. That's when he's gonna feel. When he feels like a king, he feels loved. Obviously, we don't want a husband to take advantage of that and put the feet under the table and don't do anything like a king. That's not what we're saying. We're saying your way to express love, that's the right way. So serving food, a drink of water, taking care of the clothing, of the house, of the right. Also, all those things are things that reminds the husband that she loves him. That's how he feels. So, giving compliments about his accomplishment, the hard work he does, the qualities he has. There's nothing greater for a man. He feels loved, feeling respected. Even the way the wife is gonna disagree with him, you have to disagree in a way that it's not like that. Because if it's like that, it's like, I'm the king, disobey me. Obviously, he's not the boss, and the wife is not the boss. But it's the way we express ourselves. If we express ourselves, and it could, in a person who has a strong ego, like the man, then there is, right? It's affected. Then it's gonna hurt him a lot, and he's gonna feel unloved, and therefore he's gonna reject you and not listen to you. So you have to do it in a loving way, with giving compliments and all that, and then go around it, so to speak, an indirect way, because then he's not gonna feel threatened. He says your opinion is not to go against him, to threaten his opinion or his ego self. It's just because you want the good for both of you. Then, so that's the men, and obviously men have to work on themselves not to be too egoistic, because that's dangerous. A man has to learn to be very humble, but that's from, and also to help their wife. They can be bossy. They have to respect their wife tremendously. Respecting your wife also is part of love, but that's not the main ingredient. So what's the main ingredient for man toward his wife? What does the woman want? The woman wants to be desired. A woman wants to be loved. She wants to feel that you are attracted to her. There's nothing greater for a woman to feel that the man wants her on all levels: physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual. That's what they want. and if they don't get that attention, the woman is going to look for other means to get that attention, sometimes through activities, but sometimes through other people, and that's unhealthy. It can bring to emotional infidelity. So you are in charge. You men have to make sure you constantly remind your wife that you think of her, desire her, can't wait to be with her, can't wait to talk to her, and want to spend time with her, whatever, and comment her beauty, how much you desire her, and how much beautiful she is to you, and how attractive what she does is, right? So that all that is very, very important. It sounds simple, but all those things we need to remind ourselves, because we live for 100,000 days together, years, and we have to refresh it. So yes, at the beginning we know it, but it's not good to settle, because we need a recharge of those things. So again, those things are very simple, but they are essential. If you know that, you can solve 90% of the 90% of every problem. When you tell a woman you love her and you want her, it's much easier to say your opinion about things and want to do things, because then she understands that you want to do things out of love, because you want to do things not just to be bossy or because you think you're so smart, but because you want the best for both of you. She feels love, so she knows that's what you want. So with this said, go practice, and let us all be the best possible spouse and truly, truly show love to the other.